Hello football lovers, especially Chelsea fans. As usual, I will provide the latest and most updated news that I have summarized for you. Therefore, find a comfortable place, because I will accompany you for the next 11 minutes. And before we start, I would like to thank those who have commented on the previous video. There is Matt Daniels, there is Ibanga Edem, there is King Wealth Yegede, there is Ahmed Nairobi, there is Philip 221, there is Kingsley Ugwoskar, there is Mohamed Skonte, there is Justin Habonimana, there is Rashid Katuki, there is Benjamin Asabil, and finally, there is Topa Vibro. And all my friends can leave comments below this video, so I can mention it in the next video. Thank you, and enjoy watching. We will discuss the exciting match between Chelsea and Brighton and Hove Albion, which will take place at Stamford Bridge on September 28, 2024. Kickoff is scheduled for 15 o'clock local time. Let's take a look at the team conditions and match predictions. Chelsea are in very good form, scoring 8 goals in their last 2 matches in all competitions. Enzo Maresca is starting to find his ideal formation, and his team is now performing solidly, especially in attack. On the other hand, Brighton come with an unbeaten status in their last 5 matches. They also have a pretty tough defense, so this will be a tough test for Chelsea. Player condition news before the match. Chelsea are still facing some injury problems. Omari Kellyman, Reece James, and Romeo Lavia are definitely out. However, Lavia may still be able to participate, depending on his latest condition. No players are suspended for this match. Enzo Maresca is hoping to get a 4th consecutive clean sheet in all competitions. Malo Gusto is expected to return at right back, while Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo are set to return to the lineup after being left out of the EFL Cup. Predicted Chelsea lineup: 4-2-3-1. Goalkeeper: Robert Sanchez. Defenders: Malo Gusto, Wesley Fofana, Levi Colwill, Marc Cucurella. Midfielders: Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo. Forwards: Jadon Sancho, Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke. Striker: Nicholas Jackson. Meanwhile, Brighton and Hove Albion's player conditions. Brighton have more injury problems than Chelsea, with 6 players at risk of missing out. They are Brajan Gruda, James Milner, Joao Pedro, Matthew O'Reilly, Solly March, and Yasin Ayari. However, they have no suspension issues. Fabian Hürzeler's side are one of 4 unbeaten teams in the Premier League, and this will be a real test for their defense. Nicholas Jackson has been a key player for Chelsea in recent games. This match will be a challenge for him when he comes up against Brighton's Jan-Paul van Hecke. Jackson's movement and ability to control the ball when dropping deep will be crucial to the final result of this match. We predict Chelsea will win this match by a narrow score of 1-0. This match is predicted to be interesting, considering both teams are equally solid, especially in defense. However, the support of the fans at Stamford Bridge could give Chelsea the advantage. That's the preview for the Chelsea vs Brighton match. Don't forget to watch and support your favorite team. Next, we will discuss the latest news from the world of football, especially about Barcelona, who are interested in Mykhailo Mudryk from Chelsea. Mykhailo Mudryk is a Ukrainian winger who was brought in by Chelsea from Shakhtar Donetsk in January 2023. Chelsea competed closely with Arsenal to get his signature, making him one of the most anticipated transfers. Despite showing potential at the beginning of his arrival, Mudryk has struggled to find his best form in the last 18 months. The arrival of new players such as Pedro Neto and Jadon Sancho has made him increasingly marginalized. According to reports, Barcelona see Mudryk as an alternative if they fail to get Nico Williams from Athletic Club. They need a winger. There is a possibility that Mudryk could move in January. Several clubs, including Bayern Munich and Marseille, have shown interest. However, Barcelona may only make a loan offer. If Chelsea cannot recoup their investment in Mudryk, a loan might be the best solution for both parties. This also gives Mudryk the opportunity to get more playing time at another club. That's the latest on Mykhailo Mudryk and Barcelona's interest. Do you agree with Mudryk moving? Leave a comment below. Next, we will discuss Moises Caicedo. a young defensive midfielder from Ecuador who has just been named the best in the world by the CIES Football Observatory. Let's take a look at his incredible journey and achievements. Chelsea's Moises Caicedo has managed to occupy the first position in the list of the best U23 defensive midfielders, beating big names such as Eduardo Camavinga, Kobbie Mainoo, and Ryan Gravenberch. With a rating of 86.7 out of 100, Caicedo has shown extraordinary performance throughout the 2023-2024 season. Caicedo made headlines when Chelsea broke the British transfer record by paying £115 million for him in the summer of 2023. Previously, he made a name for himself at Brighton and Hove Albion with brilliant performances in the Premier League. This season, Caicedo has been almost irreplaceable in Chelsea's midfield, playing almost every minute in the Premier League. He has even played as team captain in several matches, showing extraordinary maturity and leadership skills. While the likes of Camavinga and Zaire Emery have had success at their respective clubs, Caicedo has managed to score the highest thanks to his consistency and contribution on the pitch. He has shown that his individual performances are strong enough to outshine other equally talented players. Moises Caicedo is a living example of how hard work and dedication can lead a young player to the pinnacle of success. With the achievements he has achieved, we should all be looking forward to what will happen next in his career. Next, we will discuss the latest news about Romeo Lavia, Chelsea's young midfielder, and what will happen in his future. Lavia joined Chelsea in a fairly controversial situation. In the summer of 2023, Chelsea spent more than £100 million to recruit Moises Caicedo and competed with Liverpool to get Lavia. Finally, Chelsea managed to get Lavia's signature with a more attractive offer for Southampton. Unfortunately, Lavia's journey at Chelsea did not go smoothly. He suffered several injuries, which only made him appear for 32 minutes in the Premier League last season. This season, he performed better with 67 minutes in the opening match, but a hamstring injury hampered him again. Fabrizio Romano, a renowned transfer expert, provides the latest news on Lavia. He emphasized that Chelsea have no plans to sell Lavia, despite reports that the club is starting to lose confidence. Romano stressed that Chelsea remained optimistic and patient, hoping that Lavia could show her talent on the pitch. Chelsea have shown their full support for Lavia. Although he has suffered many injuries, the management believes that Lavia will recover and can be an important part of the team. The club wants to give him time to develop, similar to their approach to captain Reece James, who also has a long-term injury problem. With all the challenges faced, the question is, what is Lavia's future at Chelsea? If he can recover and get the opportunity to play regularly, there is great potential for Lavia to become a key player. Chelsea are currently also looking for new players, but they still believe in Lavia's ability. Lavia is not the only young player at Chelsea. With players like Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo, the competition in midfield is quite tight. However, if Lavia can prove his ability, he can be a vital part of Chelsea's long-term project. That's the latest information about Romeo Lavia and his future at Chelsea. Do you believe he can rise and contribute more to the team? Give your opinion in the comments column. Next, we will discuss Raheem Sterling, who just scored his first goal for Arsenal after joining the team from Chelsea. Mikel Arteta praised Sterling's performance. Let's see more. Raheem Sterling performed brilliantly in the match against Bolton, where Arsenal won 5-1. Sterling was in the right place to head the rebound after the Bolton goalkeeper failed to secure a pass from Bukayo Saka. Mikel Arteta praised Sterling's performance after his first goal. He considered that Sterling showed significant development in his physical condition. Arteta said, "Yeah, it's very good. I think he's getting better. Physically, you can see he's making progress. When the game starts to open up, you can see what he can do." Arteta emphasized that Sterling will need more playing time to improve his fitness. He also stated that Sterling was involved in several goals, making it a very positive night for the player. Arteta and Sterling previously worked together at Manchester City, where Sterling played very well. That's why Arteta really wanted Sterling at Arsenal when the opportunity arose. Arteta said, "When Edu told me about this possibility, I was already very positive. We spoke at length, and when I called Raheem, he said he had been waiting for this call." Arteta is delighted that Sterling really wants to join Arsenal, and that gives the club extra motivation. With his improved performances and his first goal for Arsenal, Raheem Sterling has shown that he can return to his best form under Mikel Arteta. This is a positive step for Arsenal, and it will be interesting to see Sterling's development in the future. Next, we will discuss Chelsea's latest move in scouting young Bundesliga star Francis Onyeka, who currently plays for Bayer Leverkusen. Let's explore more about his potential and how Onyeka can be part of Chelsea's future. With the impressive performance of the team, Chelsea is committed to building a competitive team on the domestic and European stage. This is evident from their decision to send a scouting team to Germany to evaluate Francis Onyeka, a young star who is shining under the guidance of Xabi Alonso. Who is Francis Onyeka? Player profile. Name: Francis Onyeka. Age: 17 years old. Position: Cam CMLW. Height: 1.86 m. Foot: left. Club: Bayer 04 Leverkusen Academy. Onyeka has made great strides since graduating from the academy and is now a key player for his team, with 40 appearances and contributions of 17 goals and 6 assists at youth level. Chelsea are not the only club eyeing Onyeka. Tottenham Hotspur are also interested in monitoring his progress. With his form and potential, Onyeka could be a valuable addition to any squad that signs him. While Onyeka is very promising, there are questions about how he will fit into a Chelsea squad that already has a number of quality strikers. This could pose a challenge in terms of selection in the future. With Chelsea keen to bring in new talent, we may see some of their current players leave Stamford Bridge to make room for new faces. Chelsea are constantly looking to strengthen their squad with young talent, and Francis Onyeka is one name to watch. His development will be one of the most interesting stories in the upcoming transfer window.